everyone's having an awesome night or morning or whatever it is over where you are. We're back with Planescape Torment, one of the best RPGs ever made. This game is famous for its story, so let's skip all of that and beat the game as fast as we can. Alright, we're going to be Hulkstrong. We're going to go with Wisdom, as high up as we can get it. We're going to hit Accept. We are dead, temporarily. We're going back to mostly dead, partly dead, with Cloudy, I don't know. We're going to wake up in a mortuary with a Skull Buddy.
Hey, Chief. You okay?
And once again, we're up to our little tricks. We're going to move him over there, and we're going to fire. Sorry. He's actually really nice and extremely helpful and very popular with people that like this game, so I apologize. We will get him back, which is good. But he wants to be helpful. He has like tutorial sections that take a long time, and we got to skip that. So we need to pick him up after we're about to leave this place, otherwise we're going to get tutorialed. Hello, super duper plex. I can't read it all, I'm sorry. I have to like look at the screen and do this. But welcome in. Hope you're having an awesome night, super duper. Thanks for checking out the marathon. We're doing Planescape Torment. This is a very old game. This is Enhanced Edition, so it runs pretty well on modern computers. This came out in 2017, I think, something like that. And it's pretty good. It's pretty well optimized. It runs reasonably well. But behind it all is a very old game. You might notice when I'm moving around the map, I can't pan and move at the same time. I have to stop panning to move. The game can't handle both. I'm going to pick up a piece of junk. I'm going to pick up a pry bar. And I need a hammer and a key, and then we are out of here. I'm going to try and dodge this lady. It's totally fine if she talks to me. If she talks to me, she'll go aggro, which is okay. I'm not in any particular danger. I also have to wait for the game to process to like show me things. I can't move where I can't see. So if you see me pausing, waiting for like a black space to go away, that's what I'm doing. Let's pick up Talking Skull Buddy. Yeah, let's go. And we are out of here. So we're going to talk to this guy. I'm going to hit Q. We're going to attack him. We're going to fight our way out. Oh, he's running away, and we're level 1. Okay, good. We don't register as combatants until we actually make a hit. And since we're level 1 D&D characters, it can take ages before we actually make a hit. If you've ever played D&D, you know what I'm talking about. And if he starts walking away, it can actually get really bad, because my character can be desperately trying to catch up to him to fight him, and just can't roll that 15 or whatever he needs to actually make contact. So we're going to head out of here. I'm going to move one character a lot of the time. It's actually pretty plotted out when I'm moving 2 characters and when I'm moving 1 character. It's faster for me to move 2 characters when I enter a new screen, because I don't have to wait until I select character 1, and it's faster for everything to move after that. So usually I'm entering in with both characters, and after that I'm moving 1 character, because the game is old and it takes longer for pathfinding and stuff if there's 2 characters. We're going to open a magic door. This is Sigil, or Sigil. You can fight over what it's pronounced like. I know people take that very seriously. Oh no. Please move. Okay. We do have a small graphics bug there, where I was unable to...
Yeah, okay.
Alright. Okay, we're going to fight these guys. Good news, I moved Skull Buddy off to the side because I don't actually want him taking part in this fight. I want to die here. If I die, it turns out I'm immortal. I'll just wake up again. And I'm going to wake up again a little bit further down the hallway. It's faster to die than to walk.
I'm gone.
So this seems like another game that's based on a TTRPG. Is that right? I'm actually unfamiliar with Planescape. I was very familiar with Shadowrun. I'm unfamiliar with Planescape.
Oh yeah, this is a Dungeons & Dragons campaign world. It was mainly in 2nd edition, although they've got some stuff in 3rd edition, I think, as well. It was set in the Plains, in a strange city called Sigil, which is called the City of Doors. It is full of portals, and the portals are usually opened by strange mechanisms and things, and strange actions. It is a very philosophical setting in comparison with other kinds of D&D, and most of the characters are representing different philosophical schools of thought. It's been described as like what, philosophers with swords or philosophers with knives. It really lends itself very well to role-playing. I like it. I definitely recommend it. Although it hasn't really received support in modern editions, to the best of my knowledge, mainly because, well, you know, what's gonna sell? Philosophy? Nah. So we're going to intentionally die there. That's not a problem. We actually want to die pretty quickly. So we did a good job of that. We don't want to last a long time because he's got a spell script. We don't want him to get around to lightning in his spell script. We're hoping we die way before that. Also, do you notice how they can't attack us? Well, they can now because I'm stuck. The AI, this is so bad. Move. They get stuck so easily. The AI doesn't know where you are. The AI thinks you are where you're going. It's like that level of artificial intelligence. Yeah, he's going to cast Spiritual Hammer on me. This is fine. This is fine. It's lightning I'm scared of. I want lightning in a minute, not right now. So if you put your destination point is way off in the distance, the AI thinks that's where you are. It can't count, you know, does that make sense? Like, it doesn't know where you are. It thinks you are where you're going.
I think, yeah.
Which allowed me to run past all those enemies without actually taking the damage that I really probably should have taken.
It makes a plan to intercept you.
Right.
Doesn't work out so great.
No. That's why I frequently change my intercept point, and the AI just, like, gets surprised Pikachu face, not really understanding what's going on. Right. We're going to bash this open. One of the reasons we are Hulk-strawn is so we can just basically open almost every chest in the game without having to pick locks or do anything like that. And we're going to run through here. We're going for a quest item that we don't know we need yet, but we need it. So we're going to get an advance off of that guy. Please go. See, they don't know where I am. Until yeah. And we're going to switch to Skull Buddy. And we're going to walk out that door. Congratulations. Unfortunately, I no longer need Skull Buddy. So I'm going to have to fire. I know everyone loves Skull Buddy. Awesome, really low HP, which is perfect, because I want to die here. Great.
Let it end like this.
You don't want to come through that with like full HP. It can take them like ages to kill you. We spawn right by the exit point, so we're going to walk by here. We just bashed this gate open a second ago. They spent that entire time repairing the gate, and now, come on, bash it open. Bash it open, please. Bash. Bash. There we go. That was awkward. And then we just bash it right open again. We're going to run up here, talk to a guy, and we're going to give him the quest item that we just got in the sewers. He is the guy that sold our body to the mortuary, and he's going to give us information about where we were, because we're trying to find out who we are and who's trying to kill us.
Updated my journal. Updated my journal.
He will trade that for the sphere. It won't work out very well for him. He's going to be killed in a cutscene in a second. Spoilers! But it will work out for us. Well, no, it won't. Actually, they'll end terribly for us. But, you know.
Updated my journal. I feel strong.
It'll be okay. He's going to introduce us to his daughter. She's going to join our party. She's going to be our next and really last companion. She's gonna help us out through some pretty rough areas, and she is a thief and a tiefling, and she's gonna help us switch to the thief class, which we really want to be, in order to get through.
Updated my journal.
She's gonna take us where she found our body.
Done.
There we go. Got to cut through here. There's a cutscene where, unfortunately, the guy that we were just doing business with, her father, gets killed, but we're not going to worry about that. It is something we will deal with in the not-too-distant future. I'm going to go through here. I'm just going to send one person through. It should be easy. They all want to get to me, but if I keep moving my destination point, they can't figure out where I am, and I'm out. Perfect. Now, I do need to level up here, because I am going to get into combat with the janitor, and, actually, I need to level up or the janitor might beat me. I'm not even kidding. So I'm going to do that.
Of all the people you fight,
the janitor. It's the janitor. Right. He's beaten me before. So I'm going to attack him. We do attack him for a reason. This isn't just like straight up murder hobo. He's done nothing wrong. But there's a problem that we need to resolve, and the fastest way to resolve it, and we got the XP, I saw that pop, so he is dead, is to kill him. You can go through a nice quest and resolve the problem peacefully, but we do not have time for that. This is where our body was found. we're going to get helpful talk from the street, who is here. Unfortunately, the street is pregnant and is willing to help us in exchange for clearing a path. The janitors and engineers keep fixing around it, and it can't expand. They can't give birth to a road. So it's going to ask us to undo the repairs and stop the repairs so that it can give birth to its road. And that is why we killed the janitor. Preemptively.
Done.
You don't have to kill him, but it's faster. So this is also... Oh, did I stand right on it? Come on. Come on. Please. Game. Game. Thank you. So this is also why we needed the pry bar and the hammer from before, specifically for this little task. Once we've done this, we'll be able to move on and go to the next area. And
I'm still kind of hung up on the fact that you talked to a sentient, pregnant street.
yeah, it's a very Planescape thing, you know. We were talking before about things being like very Shadowrun.
Yeah, that's
This is very Planescape. Yeah. Okay, I am gonna level up. I'm just gonna keep pumping strength. Now I am not a normal character because my stats just keep going up. Normal D&D characters do not just keep getting attribute points throughout the course of their career, but I seem to for some reason. I'm a little unusual. So first of all, I'm gonna sell some things to this guy. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Perfect. And I'm gonna get a little side job from him. Okay. I'm gonna walk down here.
Your strength is already through the roof.
It is. It's. I'm an unusual person. I'm also immortal, which really shouldn't be a thing. I'm gonna fight a guy below while I walk up with this. The fight can go on while this is while I'm running. Is he dead? Yeah. And I'm only doing that to get his equipment. He has some like nice daggers. They're, they're magical, and I want them. So we're gonna get into a prolonged conversation with Anna. We're going to become a thief. That will level me up instantly because the way dual classing or multi-classing, this is dual classing, I think, works in D&D. This is Planescape Torment, one of the greatest games ever made. And unfortunately, we don't need Anna anymore, so we're going to fire her. We are a thief. We are sneaky. And the way experience works in this game is there's a lot of like quest XP and individual XP. Most of our XP is going to come from quests. Now, in a lot of modern RPGs, that's like split between the party equally or whatever. It doesn't matter how many party members you have. That was not calculated in this game. So, what that means is that if we only have one person, we get all the XP. This is going to allow us to level up at a rate that we realistically should not be doing. That is the plan.
How many party members does the game expect you to have at this point?
Weapons not doing a damn thing.
4? At this point, maybe like 5.
Weapons not doing a damn. Weapons not doing a damn. Weapons.
Oh, did I do
doing
the wrong thing?
thing?
I see what I did. Okay. Get carried away talking and... Okay, so we are going to attempt to hide. We do it eventually. Now, we just killed that lady for plot-related reasons, but nobody knows why we did it because we skipped the part of the plot that told us why we were killing her. We are not going to be able to get out of here alive. There are police at the door. We're here to take us to prison, and we're just going to die. That's okay. We killed an NPC that is recruitable, but we don't need her for the speedrun, and she gives like 5,000 XP, so yeah, sorry. We're gonna go shopping.
Does your alignment shift in this game?
It does, yeah. Your alignment will definitely shift in this game, but ours will not. Did it go? Yeah. Okay. It didn't go. Try that again. There we go. For some reason it didn't go. Okay, we're going to identify all these items. We used a magical thing to help us identify everything. We're going to sell this all for money. Sell, sell, sell. And then we're going to buy some consumables with that. That's the plan. So I think I can probably get like 27 of these. Easy? Easy. And can I get like 12 of these? And I mathed this out poorly. And I can get like 3 more of these. Is that correct? Yes, it is. And 1 more of those. Okay. If I was good at math, I would be better at this game. Because it won't tell you how many you can buy. You gotta actually kind of like do the mental math. And it's pretty easy in like the regular speedrun because you have like basically the same amount of money all the time. However, in this version of the speedrun, you do not. Oops.
All right.
Okay. So we're
Be
just
an okay time to
Totally.
talk about incentives?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Awesome. So I just want to remind everybody that we have a bunch of incentives and bid wars open, including a couple for the game that is coming up right after this game. It's Two Worlds Fable Run, and we have an incentive to choose whether you kill or spare the sister. Spare is currently in the lead at $100 and kill extremely far behind at $0. So if you feel strongly about killing that sister, probably save some frames if we do that. Who knows? You want to donate towards that one, but I'm definitely looking for some donations towards the bid war that we have open to choose the file name for Fable. We have no donations towards that whatsoever. So a single donation, a donation of $1, will let you choose the file name for the Fable run that is coming up immediately after this run. Now, it's a 16 character limit, so keep it within that, and, you know, keep it clean, and otherwise, go for it, have some fun, meme it up, and let's get some money for the Children's Cancer Research Fund.
Sounds great. Okay. Okay. So we are moving along. We are going to head back to where we were before. And I'm going to intentionally die here because I'm locked out of what I'm attempting to do. Actually, these gentlemen help me. Hello. I've got a problem.
I'm hurt.
Oh, money. Seriously? I won? That's not fair. There we go.
Let it end like
Problem
this.
solved. Okay.
I'm gone.
We're gonna run over here. We're gonna talk to this guy. We did a plot thing for him earlier, so we're all set. We're going to run up to this section, talk to this lady. This is optional, but we get a nice bit of experience, and it'll make the
Updated my journal.
and we're going to talk with them. And because we did the side quest to go to a printer, they're going to let us in here. We are immediately going to betray their trust by sneaking, going through here, and killing this guy. Wait, no, I lost invisibility. Okay, I may have to level up. We'll level up. I was hoping to wait until after I got through the... It's giving me a problem, so... Just do it this way. It's fine. Okay, better. Okay, we're gonna get that. We're gonna use our last identify scroll, use the portal, and we're going to jump through it. We are into the middle of the game. Congratulations. We're going to lose invisibility here. It is scripted. Nothing to do about it. To indicate that we are in a strange land. But we've jumped through a portal into a magical forest. in pursuit of Ravel Puzzlesworth, a person we've never heard because we've skipped the entire plot. There she is. I'm gonna quick save. We're gonna have to fight her in a second, so I'm going to hit her. Nope. We're gonna walk over there. I'm invisible. I'm gonna hit her. Backstab. I'm gonna save. Great. Load. She's de-aggroed. I'm gonna hide. Save. Hit her. Save. Load. Great. We're gonna save. We're gonna hit her 3 times. Save. Load. Now we're gonna talk to her. She's gonna let us know what's going on. Apparently, she was the one that made us immortal, kind of as a practical joke. That's a very actually, it's a. Sorry, I'm actually counting inputs. Okay. Alright, for that conversation. But she was the witch who took her immortality as an experiment to see what makes people change. How can people change from time to time? And you can answer anything you want here. One of the great things about this game is it'll give you like 20 options that you can decide for your own philosophy and personality. Yeah, this game is really good. I will be honest, the speedrun does not do it full justice because we skip all the writing and the plot development and everything like that. But I would definitely recommend getting it. It's pretty cheap too. You know, it's an older game, so it's not going to break the bank. It's a lot of reading though, and I would only suggest getting it. Maybe watch a little bit of a Let's Play or something like that, just because it can be more reading than a modern audience is accustomed to. You know, if that makes sense.
I was going to say, there seems to be an incredible amount of dialogue.
Updated my journal. Updated my journal.
Okay, now we get into a scripted fight with her. Unfortunately, it is unavoidable, but we have backstabbed her 3 times before this game started because of the quick save, quick load abuse. So yeah, it's gonna make this a lot easier. The game is also generous enough to let us level up in the middle of a fight, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna get strength up to 25, which is like, I don't know, one of the giants. I'm not entirely sure. We're also gonna put that into slot 2. And that's gonna make me invisible. Now I have backstab attack. So as long as I keep using those, I should be okay. Of course. You know, during the runs today that I was practicing, I killed her like, there we go. With like 1 hit. Of course, in the actual marathon thing, everything goes terrible. But, you know, it's alright. When you do it for time, you do it without pausing. I'm not going to do that in marathon. I've lost that fight way too many times. It's a lot of fun, though. Anyway, all these shadows are going to come up. Apparently, we're being chased by these like weird shadows from another dimension, and no one's entirely sure what's going on with them. I'm going to take that. That's nice blood charm there. But they seem to be chasing us and killing us repeatedly. Also, when we die, sometimes we lose our memory, but not others. And we're desperately attempting to figure out what's going on with our mortality and where it is, where it's gotten off to, before we die and lose our memory again. This game came out around exactly the same time as a movie by the name of Memento, and it had I would not say a similar plot. This one is obviously fantasy, but similar ideas with memory are going around in both of them. They were both developed at the same time. They didn't copy from each other. This is also on skip. This is a long cutscene.
Would you say it'd be a good time to talk about some of the incentives that we have available? Of course, I'm going to talk about the file name in a bid war that we have open for the game directly after this one. Fable, we are looking for anybody who wants to name that file. We don't have any donations towards it whatsoever. So for even a single $1, you can choose the file name. for the Fable run coming up directly after this run. We also have an incentive open for Metroid Fusion to fight Ridley X, and if it's met, Lenophis will fight Ridley X during the Metroid Fusion run. We are sitting at $44.14 out of the $150 we need to unlock that incentive. So when you are getting your donations in for the Children's Cancer Research Fund, please do remember to check our incentives and bid wars. We have a lot of bid wars open for costume choices for games that are coming right up that have no donations towards them whatsoever. So you only have to donate $1 to choose Nico's costume. And here comes Nico to choose Dante's costume in Devil May Cry Definitive Edition. And of course, we have a Save or Kill the Animals incentive. That's coming up a little bit later, though. So I would definitely recommend y'all get those donations in to unlock the Fight Ridley X incentive. I would like to see that happen.
It sounds awesome. Hopefully, we can get that done by the end of this run.
Right? Would be really cool.
If you can, please consider being generous. It's a wonderful charity. It does a lot of good work. If you can't, we know what I always say. I know some people are not doing great economically, or they can't spend it. One thing you can do is just tell people about the marathon. Get other people in here. That's a thing you can do for free. And if you can't do that, that's okay. Just by being awesome, being in chat, hanging out, keeping everything PG, you're doing your part. So thank you for being here.
Right, and there are other ways to donate as well. You can subscribe to Midwest Speedfest or Cheer Bits, because all the Twitch revenue we receive during this event will be put towards the Children's Cancer Research Fund. And if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free. You just need to go to your settings and then to the Connections tab and connect your Twitch account with your Amazon account to get Prime Gaming, which means you'll have one free sub every month.
Nice. Oh, I got a speed run again. Gosh darn it, I was drinking coffee or something. I don't know. Okay. We're back on. This cutscene's over. I hope you like the cutscene. It's actually, there's some good dialogue. It's very interesting. But that definitely is one of those older cutscenes where they're like, we spent good money on these animations. We're putting every animation we have in the cutscene. It's
Hidden.
Oh, I cannot save. That's okay. So we're just gonna try and sneak past these guys. Sometimes they see us. It can be a problem. During one of the oh come on, I'm way far away from hostile creatures. There we go. We gotta save.
Hidden.
During one of the practice runs I did today, I lost invisibility or stealth like instantly and had to spend the rest of this level fighting things. It was terrible. But we're doing okay. We're gonna run down here, and we're gonna talk to a fallen angel because they can be trusted. Hello.
What is it you
He is a fallen angel who,
Speak your mind, Hidden, and leave me
we have
memories of
very
your
poor
past.
health. This is actually very interesting. We're gonna go, I know you like Planescape, but we're gonna play Madden in a second. And it's an interesting discussion as to whether I should go into this with low health, because actually it's really ideal on one level. Because if I do everything perfectly, no, don't talk to him. Yeah, if I do everything perfectly, what are the odds of that happening? I got triggered a trap. That's fine. I knew that was going to happen. We're going to walk down here. We're going to use Thief on him. Okay, we successfully pickpocketed them. Now everyone in the fort has aggroed on us. Oh yeah. See, now I've got a problem. There we go.
Don't
Yeah, I died.
let
That's
it
okay.
end like this. Done.
Yeah, that was the decision. Do I heal up before I do that, or do I go in with low HP, knowing that there's a pretty good chance I'll die, because they can block you. You gotta kind of like juke around them. And like, it's fine if you die. You just gotta run back and do it again. And in fact, to some extent easier, because now we can sneak through. Assuming I can get through. I can. Excuse me, pathfinding, please. Pathfinding, thank you. Alright, get in here. This will get rid of my stealth, but that's okay. We gotta run down here, we gotta get
You said that I was just like, this is Planescape, not Pathfinder.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's,
Similar enough.
yeah, backstab. Also, my quick foot's gone. Okay. Here we go, we're good.
I'm hurt.
Okay, we're gonna run around here. I think we've got everything we need to open this door. Yep, we got the key. So we're gonna talk with this guy. He's a sword. He doesn't look like it, but he is.
Updated my journal. Updated my journal.
Yep, and now we got a sword, and now we want to die. We're gonna death warp out. We can't reasonably get through this again. They block the door, it turns into a mess. So, really, you actually kind of want to go in with low HP. But, you know, it doesn't work every time. Can't seem to hide, that's fine. They're gonna aggro on me. Which means I gotta do this whole thing running again. It's fine. Juke, juke, juke. Move, move, move. There we go. Run around them. You were coded in the 90s. You were coded in the 90s. Okay, come on. There we go. And now that we got his sword, we're going to talk to this guy. And he's going to cut himself free with his sword. We're going to talk to him.
Updated my journal.
And, you know, we might as well level up. Let's do that.
What would you ask of me, mortal? I'm afraid I can offer little in the way of...
Because now I don't want to die. I was kind of ambivalent about it before, but at this point I do want to live. I don't mean that as some sort of morbid joke, I just mean in terms of death. So we're going to go through. We gave him the sword back. We freed the evil angel. He's going to go off and attempt to counter heaven. And I'm sure this has nothing to do with us. And won't turn into a horrible thing that we have to deal with later in the game. It turns into something we have to deal with later in the game. Okay. Okay. But we got a portal. We're thinking with portals. We're moving with portals. We're out of there. We're going to head down here. Run around these people. Found a skeleton. Hello. We're going to go find an evil demon. Chaotic evil. Which is either the worst evil or the best evil, depending on your perspective. But he was cursed to do charitable works as a punishment. So now he hides out by himself out in the middle of nowhere so he doesn't actually have to help anyone.
Have you come to kill me? Torment me?
Updated my journal.
No, I still have much power at my disposal. I am so pleased to see you again. I would be equally pleased if you would curl up and die.
Updated my journal.
Great.
I feel stronger.
We're going to level up again. We're going to max out our thief stats, which is good. Great. Wisdom also provides a bonus to experience, so the more wisdom we get, the more XP we get. So I do kind of want to level up regularly. He lets us know where to go to keep tracking down our mortality, and unfortunately he tells us to go to hell, literally. So that's where we're going. Not a fun place. What we're going to do is track down a Pillar of Skulls. It's a Pillar of Skulls of condemned liars, whose lies cause people to die, and we're going to track down a skull that knows about our mortality, and get them to answer the questions that we seek. About why we are immortal, what happened to our mortality, and how do we get our mortality back? Because apparently being immortal is not everything's cracked up to be.
I was gonna say, do you find out why your character wants so desperately to be mortal again?
That's an interesting question.
I mean, we are skipping all the dialogue, so it's okay if you don't know. No stress. This is the speed run.
Okay. So I got distracted. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay.
Updated my journal.
There we go.
Updated my journal.
Great. Okay. I just want to make sure I got that. Sorry about that. So it's no. It was an interesting question, and I screwed up. So I had to do it again.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's totally fine. I don't usually speedrun these while I'm like talking to people, so it Hello? Game? Game? Oh no. Okay. We got a problem. Let's try that again. Nope, that's the other one. 1 dialogue. Okay, that's fine. Right, we gotta try to.
I'm gone.
Oh no, did I goof really bad? Maybe I goofed really bad. I think I may have to go back to here. Wait.
I'm gone. Left the shadows.
Okay.
Updated my journal. Updated my journal.
Okay. No, we're set. Sorry about that.
Done.
No worries. I just want to make sure you made it safely out of that area.
Yeah. No, the problem with that, and it's the real problem is like I'm not sure what that would do to the route. Like I went through the conversation, I hit the wrong dialogue option in there, which is my fault, and I'm actually not sure I did hit the wrong conversation dialogue. Let me rephrase that. I wasn't sure, like I was distracted while I was doing it, so I thought, oh, I should go back in and make sure I did the right conversation dialogue, and that changes everything. And
You've returned. And what did the pillar
Updated my
speak
journal.
of? Did it answer your insipid questions? What?
all right, so we get everything we need to know out of him,
Left the shadows.
and so then we
Self-exposed
kept
idiot.
it.
Done.
Okay, and we take a portal back to the area that we were at before. Turns out somebody freed an angel who's gone haywire and has taken over the place. Yeah, I bet that was us. We're gonna have to deal with that.
Hidden. I'm gone.
But yeah, we're gonna head down here. We're just gonna keep sneaking. We're gonna go fight an angel. We're gonna try and use quick save reviews as much as possible to deal with it, and hopefully this won't be a problem. It can be an amazingly easy fight, or it can be the worst thing to ever happen. There's like no in
I'm
between.
gone.
Also, you're gonna see the worst hallway
Self-exposed
in the history of
idiot.
isometric history right here. Let me introduce you to it. So up here, you got to deal with this. Look at this. It's like 2 pixels. It's a game of find the pixel. I'm not even kidding. I love this game, but this is Torment. You want to hear Planescape Torment? Yeah, this is it.
This is the Torment.
This is the
Planescape
Torment. Yeah, find the
specifically.
pixel. Exactly. Yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Alright, we're gonna get through here. We're gonna upgrade our weapon. I'm gonna switch to Thief ability, detect traps. We got a trap! We're gonna disarm the trap,
Forced it.
open it up, and take out a new weapon. We're gonna load that up and go over here. We are gonna need to heal up before we continue. That's fine. I'll do that right now. Might as well heal up now as opposed to in the middle of the fight. Great. Now this shouldn't be that bad of a fight if I do this correctly. I'm gonna sneak, find the angel that we freed who's taken over the place, and apparently, even worse, knew a heck of a lot more about our situation than he was letting on, even though we freed him. And we're gonna attack him. Now he's going to attempt to summon a bunch of friends, and he does. That's if you hit him and then do quick save, quick load abuse, it is not uncommon for him to fail to cast that spell because you're in the middle of stabbing him while he's casting it. But he got it on. So we're just gonna have to deal. Actually, we're gonna have to deal with lots of healing items. Fortunately, they'll let you do these in the menu, so you can just kind of instantly heal up, which you probably shouldn't be able to do.
Self-exposed idiot.
Great. And we won the fight.
Imprisonment has weakened me. In my state, I am no match for you.
And then we're going to kill him out of revenge or something. Even though we told him we were going to set him free, because I get more experience that way, I think. And we're going to go back to town. We're back where we started. Congratulations. It all comes full circle. We're going to talk to this guy, who will usefully make me temporarily dead, which I actually want right now. Hello? Oh my god. There we go. Thank you.
Don't let it end.
This is why you never submit 2 games to a marathon.
Done. Worse than last time.
Because Planescape.
Because Planescape Torment, yeah. Well, it's a lot to memorize, you know? It's like you gotta
I'm
like
gone.
start getting good with one, the other one gets rusty, you gotta do it again. And trying to remember all the dialogue trees is like it's a lot.
There just seems to be an unbelievable amount of that.
Yeah. Okay, we are going to trigger a cutscene here. This is one of the end bosses. And your alignment does change in this game based on your actions, but we've done almost nothing. Like, we've avoided most of the plot, so we're still neutral, even though we're a terrible person. You can be neutral. So they're going to send an evil person to attack us. If you're good, to send an evil person. If you're evil, to send a good person. You know, stuff like that, basically. That is a recruitable NPC too, but we did not recruit them. Okay, I'm going to save. I'm going to sneak. And this can go horribly wrong. Let me see, how many charms do I have right now? 18? That should be good. So we got to do these machines. It's like a machine puzzle. Now, if you notice, I'm still moving my mouse cursor down here. That's because after I hit the machine, I get teleported to a new area of the room. And there's this black screen. And it's not actually paused. The game is still running. And if these shadows see me, they're going to fight me. And there they go. That's okay. Oh, hit a trap. That's okay. Thank you. Uh-oh. Yeah. Planescape Torment. I hit a trap. Let's try that again.
I feel
This is...
Their hits don't wake you up while you're asleep.
No, they don't. Oh, it would help if I leveled up. Yeah. That's probably a good thing. Okay. We'll do that again. I've got plenty of consumables, so I just gotta get through this. And the real way to do it is by just doing proper movement while the screen is black and moving away from them, which is not the easiest thing to do because you literally can't see what you're doing. just kind of make it to the area where you should be, and go from there. And we're probably going to have to fight. Fortunately, they have the same Madden problem that all the enemies in this game do, so we can kind of run them around. Oh no! Oh no! Don't do that! Don't do that! Oh boy! Oh, that's a problem. You see how the camera did that? It's a camera glitch. It is not good, particularly at this moment. All right, we're gonna have to stab our way out of this one. Let's go ahead and use all the healing items we got. Might as well. We got them. So this is actually a big problem in the competitive speedrun for me. When I get stuck on this particular staircase, this is quite frequently a run ender. In this case, I think it will be fine. But you can easily get like a supermarket queue or line of like shadows waiting to murder you on that, and you just run out of consumable items. It's terrible. Keep moving, yo. There we go. Last one.
Updated my journal.
And the worst one. There we go. Keep running. There is another trap in the middle here. So I might take like kind of a weird angle to try to avoid it. And there we go. I think we should be good. Gone through the puzzle. We're going to head out here and start to fight the first of two end bosses. Ignis. He's also the worst of two end bosses. He's not particularly difficult. Yeah. So I'm going to sneak. And stab him. And with our backstab ability, it really should be no problem. He's got one thing mages are very susceptible to is like massive quantities of melee damage, which having 25 strength and a 5 times backstab modifier, we really do have that. Okay, and we find ourselves. These are previous incarnations of us, which we're going to have a talk with.
Updated my journal.
Fortunately, we are unusually mental. I went through and I did the... I should just do it this way. Go ahead and level up. I went through and I added stats will allow us to end this game without a fight, so sadly there will be no boss fight unless I really derp out. Which, let's be honest, I could. Right, this guy's... You don't remember this part at all? Yeah, that's okay. The ending is really strange. Like, you find out, you get to meet yourself, you find out what's going on, you find out who Dainara is, who I haven't talked about at all in this speedrun, and then you go fight yourself. And it turns out that the enemy, which is fighting you, is your own mortality. This is your mortality, who does not like you very much, and has decided to consign you to a prison so it can just kind of be alone in this fortress and not have to worry about you.
You said this game was philosophical. You weren't kidding.
I am... No, yeah, absolutely not. Oops. Did I actually do that?
Move over, Adventure Time. We're talking to a pregnant street and your own mortality.
Right. You are totally correct.
Of all that have guided you to this place, you led me to all of them. You have allowed me to hide my presence forever. There is no one left in all of existence who can tell you how to reach me. This shall be the last time you trespass in these halls. The halls of this fortress shall be silent again. You will trouble me no more.
Okay. I've realized something today, and this is not your fault.
Welcome here, broken one. Heal again. You shall be my toy.
There we go. And we're into the end game. We defeat it with the power of facts and logic, and we successfully kill ourselves. We merge with our mortality, we become a mortal being again, and we die, which was the entire goal of the entire run. So, that's it. That's Planescape Torment. How did I do? Was I around estimate? Oh no, I wasn't. I'm sorry. I made some mistakes.
I mean, I think you did pretty great.
Well, thank you for having me.
I would, yeah, like, you're like, was I around estimate? And I would say, like, when the estimate is 45 minutes and you do it within 50 minutes, that is, in fact, around estimate. So
Okay, cool.
I would have answered yes, even though you said no.
Well, no, well, thank you very much for having me. It was awesome being here. I'll get off because I know I'm over. Well, I was under on the other one, so it evens out, I guess. But I think the marathon was behind. Want to give a big shout out to Koala Lazy, who also speedruns Planescape, and Tasco, who is one of the other people that really makes all the Shadowrun routes with me. My route's based on Tasco's route, and Tasco's like, I've improved Tasco's route, and Tasco's improved my route, and and so on and so forth. He was the first one though, so I want to give him a big shout out, and just a big shout out to Midwest Speedfest and the awesome host who does an amazing job. Thank you very much for hanging out with me.
I had an amazing time. Both of these runs are fantastic. Thank you so much for being here, for doing 2 runs at this time of day, night, and especially for your dedication after doing them with so little sleep. So thank you so much.
Oh yeah, thank you for having me. Hope everybody has an awesome day.